Already here with a new video idea I've had kind of sitting around for a while. I figured I'd give this a shot. We all know that when we're watching a sitcom and you're binging your favorite sitcom, no one loves any episode more than the clip show episode. I mean, that's obviously the best episode. Who doesn't love a good clip show episode? Obviously, the most high effort content that you can possibly have out of a syndicated television series. So I figured, why wouldn't I just do it for the Objo Gaming YouTube channel? On all seriousness, I figured it would be kind of interesting to do something like this. Kind of go over maybe my 5 best finds of the year for people who don't watch all the pickup videos or who just like to try to check out something. Kind of get to see what the channel's like, kind of get to see a good feeling of what I do in the pickup videos, especially during the garage sale season, which is obviously the pickup videos kind of time to shine. But I figured I'd go into that. I'd show about 5 clips of some of my favorite finds, and then at the end I would kind of come back and talk about the season as a whole and kind of look back to some of the stuff we found there. So let's get into it, I guess. But we're coming in on the big boy, the big lot of the day, and it's a pretty crazy one. So this is again another sale where I asked about video games. They say, "Oh, what kind?" Really anything but, old Nintendo, old Sega, old PlayStation, stuff like that. And she brings this stuff out. And I was kind of, baffled. So actually, I brought out a tub and then brought out a bundle of Super Nintendo games here. And I'm going to cover the good one. But brought out this bundle of Super Nintendo games. So 12 games here. What ended up happening is as we were making the deal for this, I was kind of asking what ballpark she wants to ask for. And she said, "Oh, I know some of these are worth good money," and I'm thinking, "Oh, okay, is this going to be expensive?" And then she's like, "So for the Super Nintendo games," and she thought they were Nintendo 64 games, and so she's like, "For those games, I want $60 for this bundle." And I've never pulled my wallet out faster in my life. I'll say that much. So going through the games here, Tiny Toons, Buster Bust Loose, Donkey Kong Country. These are all in pretty good shape. F-Zero. Some of these there's one for sure. The best one I'm keeping for my collection. I'm really happy. And a lot of these I'm going to actually be keeping for the collection, so that's cool. Spider-Man and X-Men Arcade's Revenge. Pilot Wings. Super Mario World. NBA Showdown. I don't know what this is. Super High Impact. Al Unser's Jr. Road to the Top. NHLPA Hockey. Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, which is cool because I actually have a box for this. I have a box and I think manual for this one, so I can actually, when I go to sell this, have a complete copy somewhat. I don't think I had the map though. But the one, of course, that blew me away and was, this would have been an instant deal for $60 anyway. But the one that really blew me away, and I'm so happy to finally have for my collection. I started collecting in 2011. This has been one of my most wanted games the whole time, if not my most wanted game to have a physical copy of. And I finally have one. I finally found one. I finally held out and didn't buy it retail. I finally got my copy of Earthbound. I did it. It was in this bundle. I should have taken video when I was at the sale, but I just think that's kind of awkward. But I did it. I got Earthbound. I've yet to find Super Metroid at a sale, but I found Earthbound. So, obviously, incredible find there. And then looking at the Friday finds that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I went to a sale. I didn't expect anything out of this sale. So I saw a sale like the night before that said video games and consoles or whatever. And I was like, okay. It starts at 9. I'm going to try to roll around there at like 8 o'clock. See if they're out. Especially see if the sign is out or something. And just kind of roll up there. See what they have. Maybe get it if I want. And then leave. What I found was, I rolled up to the sale and they were still setting up or whatever, but they were fine with me coming up to the sale and looking around. And I immediately, found some Game Boy stuff. So I'll go into that now, and some PlayStations as well. And I'll just say that the games just kept coming out and coming out. But I'll go into the stuff I got, right off the bat. I guess I'll show the play. I got two PlayStation 2s. I'll go into those first. They were priced, as you can see on the sticker here. These are priced at $15 each. PlayStation 2 Fats. They have all the cables and everything. They're just over the side. Reasonably decent condition. Nothing, the pieces are intact. The doors both worked when I plugged them in. So $15 each on those. Pretty nice. One of them had the wireless, the modem on it, which is not bad to see there. So, I grabbed those real quick. Then I kind of started looking through the handheld stuff. There's a lot of Game Boy stuff. Completely random Game Boy stuff. So, I'll jump into that. Game Boy Advance, Mario Kart Super Circuit. The Addams Family on Game Boy. Mario Kart Super Circuit was $3. This one was $2. You'll see there's a bizarre trend with how stuff was priced. And I'll kind of get into that more as I paint the picture of this a little bit better. Just regular golf for $1. Bob the Builder, $1. I pick up any kind of Game Boy Color exclusive game that I find. I don't know if I have Bob the Builder, but Kirby's Pinball Land. I don't know if I had this one. I think I just got it recently earlier in the year, but I don't know. This one is a little bit worn, but classic NES series Pac-Man. That was $3. Don't have that one. I like to get those classic NES series games. Tony Hawk's Underground 2 for the Game Boy Advance for $1. Let's see here. Mulan for the Game Boy for $2. I would have thought that'd be a Game Boy Color game. It kind of feels late for a Game Boy game. Mario Golf Game Boy Color for $5. Panel Action Bingo. This one was $1. I've never seen this one before. I can't say that I'm the biggest connoisseur of the original Game Boy, but I've never seen that one before. Flintstones Big Trouble in Bedrock for $1. I picked up, I think, everything that was $1. This is what? Looney Tunes Racing for $3 on Game Boy Color. I picked up everything that was $1. So the only stuff I left behind was like stuff that was like $3 that was, just not even really worth getting here. What do we got here? Spyro The Eternal Night was $3. Namco Museum, that was $1, but I dropped it. Winnie the Pooh Adventures in the 100 Acre Wood for Game Boy Color. That was also, as you can see, $1. I don't know this one, Lock and Chase. This was $3. If any of these are any good, let me know. Arthur for $1. Spy Hunter and Super Sprint. That was $1. And then finally for these, Dragon Tales Dragon Wings for $1. I don't even remember picking this up. I remember watching this show as a kid, but I completely forgot about it. I probably have not thought of this show in 20 years. Maybe 15, but that was also $1. I don't even remember that being there. So the $40 for the all those Game Boy games, $30 for the PS2, and I asked if more stuff was going out, and of course it was. So what the sale was kind of a clearing of an estate. So a woman and her adult autistic sister were, holding this garage sale, and the games were the sisters, and I, the sister was there as well. She was pricing stuff, so she was high functioning, but it was her stuff, and she was kind of just pricing it randomly. That I've come to find that anything with a character, like, so if the character was like Mario, that was $5. If it's a big character, it's $5. Anything with other characters, $3, and anything with no character is $1. That's how I seem to find it, but don't know if there was anything by that. But her sister was maybe in her 40s, maybe 50, and I'm not sure. I'm not good at judging ages, but she, I guess, always just collected. You'll see that maybe some of this isn't exactly collecting as much as it is maybe obsessively hoarding stuff, but I don't want to make any judgments there. Game stuff and a lot of other stuff. There was
thousands of DVDs, most of them still sealed. A lot of Star Wars toys from the 90s. A lot of game stuff. I passed up on a lot of game stuff and it still got a lot of stuff. So, definitely a unique sale. Definitely very, very strange how everything came out and how things were going. Weirdly enough, systems were always very cheap. So, I ended up, once again, everything seemed to come in twos. I got a Nintendo 64 for $10. So this one has just a jumper pack, this console here. She said there's no Nintendo 64 games that were going to be going for sale, so I don't know where they went. And then I got this one also for $10. Unfortunately, it does have a big crack, but has the expansion pack there. That is great to see. So yeah, once again, coming in twos. Also, one of the systems, they both came with other cables. One of them also came with this controller, the purple one, which looks like it's in good shape if it works all right. I mean, that's like a $35 controller on eBay. So that's nice. I have, I think, 4 of those controllers myself, but so I don't need any more. So yeah, everything, like I've been saying, everything kind of came in twos. I'm not sure. So I got not one boxed Wii system that was at $30, but I actually got 2 boxed Wii systems that were at $30. So not bad there. I probably should have passed up on one of them. $30 is on the high end of Wii system buying for me, but I bought them thinking that they'd both come with the Wii Sports. Only one of them came with the Wii Sports. The other one came with Kids Sports Basketball, which I've never seen in my life, but it doesn't particularly look very good. Say that much. I got this Guitar Hero 5 bundle here. She said that this was, I don't think I ever played, but Guitar Hero, this was $20. It came with the game and the guitar. The game goes for decent itself, and the guitars are always pretty good, so that's not a bad bundle there for $20. Got this PlayStation ONE, PlayStation 1, the mini one, for $10 with all the cables and everything. Another good one. Once again, I did not make a single price. Obviously very sensitive with the pricing on someone who is in this condition that she's in. I don't want to say condition, but you know what I mean. She made all the prices, and I was happy to pay. I didn't try. I don't like haggling in general, but I especially don't want to haggle with someone who's autistic, and I certainly don't want to haggle with. I don't haggle with kids either, for that matter, and I certainly don't want to haggle when I show up to the sale an hour early. So I was at the sale for well over an hour, and I still have more stuff to show, but I was at the sale for well over an hour, and the boxes just kept coming out of games, of DVDs, of just random stuff. It just kept coming and just kept coming. Got this Game Gear here for $5. Had Sonic 2 in the back because I always have to. Had no backs, but I have a bunch of backs from broken Game Gears that I've had in the past. Even if this doesn't work, which it probably won't, broken Game Gears still sell for decent money online. From my experience, I've sold a few, and they always end up going to Brazil. I don't know why. I think they really like Sega there, but who knows. So at this point, the games started coming out. There wasn't too many games besides the handheld stuff. But then at this point, probably 5 or 6 boxes of game stuff started coming out. And this guy, who was really obnoxious, really annoying, came to the sale too. He was there looking for sports cards, which they had a ton of those as well. But this guy shows up and is looking at all the game stuff too. You can tell he doesn't really know his stuff, but he is like over my shoulder while I'm looking through these boxes, and she's handing me the box there because I'm there first, and he's just starting to dig through the box, while I'm there, while I'm digging through the box, which is really rude. You don't have that happen at a garage sale. Most people are, normal and, have at least a common etiquette that, okay, I'll stop looking through this box. I'll start looking through this box once you're done looking through it. You were here first. But this guy's just digging through. It was really obnoxious. If you're at a sale, don't start digging through a box that someone's already digging through. It's just really rude. So don't do that. But some of the games that I got here then, her game taste was not amazing. It definitely skewed more towards like kids games, a lot of movie tie-in games, stuff like that. So it wasn't exactly great, but there was some good stuff in there. So this stack here was $15. I was kind of making stacks, and then, she was pricing as we went. So this stack here was $15. These discs are not in very good condition, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to see what I can do with these. But Crash Bandicoot 1, Crash Bash, Rescue Copter, which this game is looks pretty bad, but it looks kind of amusing with how bad it is, so I want to do that one for my collection. Metal Gear Solid, that one was complete, both discs, manual. I've never seen this one before. I'll throw this one in my collection. Treasures of the Deep. This one actually was in decent condition. This one was probably the worst condition one disc-wise. Rayman, long box on PS1. So that's the PS1 stuff I got. I don't think I got... Yeah, I didn't get any more PS1 stuff. So that was $15 for that stack. That's what she asked on that one. I missed a system. This one came out. This was $5. This pretty clearly is not going to probably work, but I can do something with it at the very least. It is missing that strip there and everything, so I'm not going to guess this is working. It's in pretty rough shape, but for $5 I can do something with that. Slims are pretty high demand no matter what condition they are. So this is another stack of games here. I'm trying to think. Okay, yeah, this is how these were priced. So this one was $5. That's a good deal on that, but this disc is really rough, so I'm going to have to get that probably professionally resurfaced. My resurfacer has not been doing so hot. I've had it 6 years now, and it's just one of those JFJ ones, and it's not doing so hot now, so I'm kind of not wanting to resurface anything good in there. This disc's in great shape, and I don't have this one, so I'm glad to get this one, even though it's not in the best shape, the artwork. Beautiful Joe 2. Didn't have this one. Fortunately, it was like kind of creased on the spine, but the disc was in really nice shape. We got the original Beautiful Joe as well, and the disc was in good shape. And I don't think I have this on PlayStation 2 or GameCube. So this will be a good one to add. I'm a big fan of Kamiya, so. Those were $3 each, and then this one was $3. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Not a bad one to grab. And then these were $5 each. Mario Kart Wii, Super Mario Galaxy. So at this point, I've been at the sale for an hour. I have the annoying guy, looking over my shoulder, and games have not come out probably in the last 20 minutes. I'm just waiting. The area that she thought was going to have games was cleared out. I was just sitting there waiting. And at that point, I was like, hey, I'm going to head out. I gave her my, my phone number and everything if there anything else comes out to let me know. So one sale I walked up to and I was like, oh, it's old people. This isn't going to be very good. And I walked over to, a table that had some DVDs and CDs on it. And I see they have a big paper bag of like a Wii U and a bunch of games there. And then they have a stack of some 360 games and Xbox One games. And I'm like, okay, no prices on anything. I asked the woman who's, I don't know, maybe late 60s, what everything she wants for everything. And she's like, oh, I don't know, $20? And I'm thinking, that's much too low. But I'm also thinking, well, if you're willing to take $20 for all this stuff, and it's a lot of stuff, if you're willing to take $20 for this, I'm not going to, make some kind of sky high offer. So I made $60, or I offered $60, which is low, but it's a really good, it's a heck of a deal. And she was more than happy to take that. She was happy with the 20, but I think this was her grandson's stuff. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't make the grandson send grandma to the home or something. But I'll go through the stuff I got here. Some random controllers. This was cool. So I saw the empty box for these in here, but the box was empty. And then I didn't find them. I didn't really look at this stuff because I just saw how good of a deal it was, and I just bought it and left. So when I picked this up when it was in the bag, I was like, oh, okay. It must just be an empty box, whatever. But as I dug through the bag, they were actually both in here. So a set of Joy-Cons were in there. And an extra pair of straps for some reason. I don't know why, but a set of Joy-Cons in there. Very good. Other controller stuff. These, be on the lookout for these. This was a really nice surprise to see in there. Guitar Hero PS3 dongles. These go for about $50 to $60 on eBay. So keep an eye out for these. For sure. Definitely look for those. There were some Wii remotes. The blue one, which was cool. Two blue ones actually, but I'll get to that. Black Wii remote and nunchuck. They're all, since this person was into the Wii U, they're all like the Motion Plus controllers because that was what was out at the time. Then a GameCube controller. I don't know why there was no Smash Brothers. There was no GameCube adapter. There was no other, GameCube games. I mean, I dug and I grabbed all the games off of these tables, and then I looked to make sure there was none mixed in with the DVDs. I'll go into the Xbox 360 stack first. There's also an Xbox One stack. So a couple loose games. Be on the lookout for Black Ops 2. I got another one today at a different sale, but these go for trade for $13.20 at GameStop. I don't know why, but even disc only, $13.20 at GameStop, and you can find those pretty commonly for $1 or so. NCAA Football 12, that's on PS3, but Halo 3, these are the only disc only ones, so I don't know. And then disc 2 of Halo 4, and then a disc for Fallout 3. So, luckily there's nothing too amazing there. Disc only. Then there was an empty case for Skyrim. But this stuff was in mostly good shape. Some of the 360 games were a bit more scratched than other. Like the Wii U games were pretty immaculate and everything in the Xbox One games when I get to them. There's also Dance Central 2. With Dance Central and Dance Central 2 inside. So that'll be good to bundle with the Kinect that was in there, because there also was a Kinect in there. This is like a kind of a magic bag or something of stuff. A big paper bag just full of endless good game stuff. So I'll go into the 360 stack, although there is a PS3 game. Dragon Age Origins, I don't know why. Gears of War 2, there was only NCAA and then that were the only PS3 things I saw there, and then that Guitar Hero dongle. Halo Anniversary. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 3 Target Edition. I don't. Gears of War 3. Dishonored. Bioshock Infinite. And Bioshock. So that's the 360 stack. Nothing spectacular, but, you know, essentially free, pretty much. A lot of stuff I'll be throwing in my trade bin. Another interesting thing before I go into the other stuff was a sealed Skylanders set, Skylanders Swap Force, and it is brand new sealed. I know Skylanders stuff, especially sealed, can bring in some decent money. I don't, the Wii stuff is not as desirable as like the 360 and PS3 stuff though, so. But still, weird to see that was mixed in there. Also, if I'm going to get some of the other stuff out of the way, this was also in here. Genesis Classic Game Console, the At Games one. I hate these things. The At Games Genesis thing sucks, but inside the box was actually a copy of Sonic 2. Like, I dug if you have any more game stuff. I looked around the garage sale to make sure there was nothing else, and she didn't really seem to know much about it. So, I don't know if there's more Genesis stuff. What's weird is that the At Games Genesis actually plays Sonic 2. It's already on the system installed, so don't know why you have a copy of Sonic 2, but it's beyond me. And then there was a Wii U system. Let me see here. It's the same black system. It had the gamepad with this cool cover on it, though. This Mario Brothers cover. I remember they released that for the 30th anniversary of Mario. We were on Mario Maker and everything. And then, unfortunately, the system wasn't in here, but I got the black original 3DS box, which is cool. There's also a charger in there, but no system. No system around. I'll go to the Xbox One stack before getting to the real good stack. Some cool stuff in here, though. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Walmart edition. This one I'll be keeping for myself. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Don't have this one for some reason. And I know that they're doing a next-gen upgrade for the Series X, and I plan on getting a Series X eventually. So I'll have the next-gen version of this for pretty much free. That's cool. Mortal Kombat 10, I'll keep that. Rise Son of Rome, I know this was like a launch title. I know some people really like this game, and then some people hate it. I might keep it and check it out. I've heard it's kind of an enjoyable time. Dead Rising 3, I already have that one, I know. Watch Dogs. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This was the one with Kevin Spacey in it, wasn't it? Yikes. Madden 25. Can't wait till Madden 2025. The Division. And then Evolve, which I know no one really cares about Evolve, but this was cool to get. I have this game. For some reason, the game didn't come with this. but it did come with the remote that it's supposed to be with, and the remote was like never used, brand new. Mario and Sonic Olympic Winter Games, Sochi 2014. So that's really nice. The outer box for that. That'll be going in my collection because like I said, I have the game for it, but I did not have that outer box. And then this is a good Wii U stack. One of the better Wii U stacks you can pretty much get. So this was all in here. Batman Arkham Armored Edition. Zombie U. Mario Maker. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Not a very good game, but you don't see that one very often. Nintendo Land, of course. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Another one you don't see very often. I wasn't really crazy about that one either. Minecraft, which I'll be keeping for my collection. I'm trying to finish up the Wii U collection. And I did not have this one. So that one's going to be going to my collection. Pokken Tournament. Does it have the Amiibo card inside? It doesn't look like it. No. Oh well. And then probably the best one of the bunch, Wii Party U, which goes for like $50. So that's pretty nice. So I'm trying to think if I missed anything there. I think that's everything from that bundle. Very good bundle. You guys can write in the comments below if you think I ripped this old lady off. But the way I see it, I was willing to pay triple of what she threw out with. She was happy with it. And I mean, her grandson, if he was putting the stuff out at the sale, he could have priced everything individually. And he did not. So that kind of indicates to me he doesn't really care either. And, I got a good deal. Some stuff to trade in. Some stuff to keep for myself. And some stuff to sell, which is like how I like to do my stuff as usual. I go to a sale. I've been to the sale pretty much almost every year. And I ask about games. And she says, oh, well, my son has some, but I don't know if he wants to sell them. And I go out there and I see this tub full of random stuff. And she only wants $10 for it. So I pick up the tub. I'm not entirely sure what's in here. I know of at least three Saturn games that are in here. And one of them is pretty good. So I'll go into those. These are all complete and in good shape to my knowledge. I didn't see the discs too well, but for $10 you don't even give this a second thought. That just looks fine. So the three Saturn games that I know of, I don't know if there's any more in here, are NBA Action 98. Not the most exciting, but it's in good shape. Gen War. I don't know too much about this. I don't think this is anything too special, but still cool to have a Saturn game. My Saturn library is seriously lacking. But the real good gem here that I got, which I was really surprised to see and really happy to see at this, was Die Hard Arcade, which is a very expensive game, maybe about $200 or so, I'm not sure, but I'm glad to have this one in my collection. I hear that this is actually a pretty good one, and crazy that was just in this random stack of stuff this was sitting out at the sale too, which is even more crazy. But other than this is uncharted territory. I don't know what else is in this box. There's some Genesis stuff in here, so I am going to just dig through this box on camera. I don't know what's in here. Here's a Blizzard product catalog. They had some World of Warcraft stuff there, but I didn't. She said she had no more games. If she had any more, she'd have to check with her son. I see here a Virtua Fighter 2 manual. And this is a pretty full tub. Ooh, Dreamcast game. Armada. I think I have this one, but very nice. I did not know any Dreamcast stuff was in there. But she said there was no more game stuff that she could sell that day, so this is what I'm going to have to get. This is a bit concerning because, I feel like I'm going to get cursed. This is just a blank VHS tape. I don't have a VCR at my house. I don't know what's on this. I feel like it's either going to be porn or something haunted. Either way, I want nothing to do with it. Here's a VHS copy of Happy Gilmore. Thank God. Let's see if this one's in here. Yes, it is. In very good shape. Very nice to see. Sonic Shuffle as well is in there. Cool to see that. I had no idea there was any Dreamcast. I did not see this. I mean, I'm going blind. I saw those games on the top, and I knew $10 was a good deal. Let's see here. Oh, this is cool. Hopefully the rest of this is in here. Vector Man. So that is cool. I might have to go back to this and this sale and really, hound her about getting me in touch with her son. There's some weird random pieces of paper that have like cheat codes on it. Virtua Cop manual. Manual for EA Sports, Bill Walsh, who cares? Batman Returns Genesis manual. It's some random stuff here, man. I'm going to just kind of flip through the stuff that doesn't matter as much and try to pull out the more interesting stuff. What is this here? Sega Screams Volume 1? Is this a demo disc, I take it? That's cool. Man, this is a cool bundle. Like I said, I'm going through this live on the camera. The Knights sampler? Okay. Interesting. And let me see here. Oh, another Sega Screams Volume 1. Is there another disc in here? Or is it just Sega Screams? Looks like it. Okay. Someone let me know. I think that's just a demo disc. It had some games on the back there. Sega Saturn. Playable bits and video clips. It's another demo disc. I might go back to this person's house and really maybe be annoying a little bit, but really kind of insist I can find out more. Jeopardy on PC. You don't really care about that. Let's see here. NBA Live 95 on Genesis. That is complete in there. I'll take it. Olympic Gold Barcelona 92. This does not feel like it has any game in there, but there's a bunch of loose cards floating around, so it might be in there. World Series Baseball. This also doesn't seem, that doesn't have the game, but once again, it could be in here. Some old headphones. That's kind of gross. Ooh, this is cool. Primal Rage box here. I don't see the game, but looks like box and manual. Everything else is in here. Very nice. I like these videos. I don't get to do these as often. I like the ones where I buy a random blind box of stuff and I go through it on camera. I don't know if it's interesting to you guys. You can let me know in the comments if you hate this, but I think it's kind of fun. I don't know. Let's see what else is in here. All right, here's that Olympic Gold cartridge, so I have this game complete. And Tecmo Super Basketball. I saw this. This is kind of gross. Looks like there's spider eggs in that. That's kind of disgusting. I'm going to put that far away. NFL 95. Okay, there's spider eggs there. So a lot of, paperwork for games and stuff. Another blank VHS tape, huh? I don't know. It doesn't say anything on it. Another blank VHS tape. Scary stuff there, man. I tell you what on that. Sega Saturn stickers, it looks like. Some vintage Saturn stickers. Those are cool. The Dreamcast manual that comes with the system in the box. That's okay. Pretty rough shape here, but manual for that. Let's see what just more. He had a lot of cheat codes in here. I don't know what this is. Some kind of Mad Catz. This is all tangled in wires that are not interesting, but some kind of Mad Catz gun. What is this for? And there's a Dell mouse as well. This is for, this Mad Catz gun connects to, it looks like a computer. That's weird. That's just going to go in the giveaway box, I think. What else is in here? I'm still going in here. So, SG ProPad 2. This is maybe a PC controller. No, this goes to the Genesis, it looks like. Yeah, okay. Someone might have to help me out on this. Oh, no, this is just a multi-tap for the Genesis. I've never seen one of these before. Cool. I've never seen one of those before. That's new to me. Ooh, what is this? Oh, Game Gear game. Joe Montana Pro Football. I already had that one, but not bad to see in there. This is kind of getting gross down here at the bottom, but Daytona USA Dreamcast manual or Saturn manual. Okay. If anyone knows anything about this stuff that I don't mention, please let me know. Some kind of cable. I'm not going to bother with that. Highlander the Store. There we go. I have to go through this and see what is getting pitched and what's going. Is this some kind of it looks like a computer that you can put in the, I don't know. Let me see. Anything else interesting in here? The rest of this looks like random papers. Here's the box for NFL 95. No, like cardboard inner tray or whatever. Sega Dreamcast generator disc. That is cool. I have had this disc before. I've never had the case for that. So that's interesting. NFL 95 manual. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything interesting, but I think the rest of this is... Some of this seems like somewhat personal papers. I don't know. There's some of this that has phone numbers on here thrown at the bottom. This is mainly a bunch of, like, there's notepads with phone numbers and more personal information. Looks like someone's medicine schedule or something. So I don't want to probably show any more there. But a couple more Genesis manuals, Aladdin and NBA Jam. Other than that, we got some kind of really weird looking controller for the Genesis. Okay. And another, I actually used to have this one as a kid. I haven't seen that controller in a while. But I think that's all that's interesting in the box. I didn't know there was Dreamcast stuff in there, so that's really cool. And yeah, this is my first ever Saturn find. So if that was a little bit boring, sorry about that. But I think it's fun to go in blind, especially when it's just random stuff. But I'll move on. Big one. Here's the big deal of the day. I go to a sale, and actually wasn't planning on asking at this sale. It was just a couple older people. They were probably in their mid-70s. And usually, there was nothing at this sale indicating that there was going to be games. They were kind of talking. I didn't want to interrupt, and, just nothing really spoke to me. I don't typically find games from old people. But as I was walking out, the man asks, oh, is there anything particular you're looking for? And I was like, oh, well, I just look for old video game stuff like that. And he's like, oh, no, nothing like that. And then the wife comes in and it's like, oh, yeah, I forgot to bring this out. I have a Nintendo. Would you be interested in that? And I'm like, yeah. And I have no idea what to expect. I was expecting it to just be like an NES with like Mario Duck Hunt or like Tetris or something. But I got much better than that. Here. So all the stuff starts coming out here. I didn't check to see what all is in the box, but I got a box system. And it's a box variant that I don't have, which is really cool. But looks like the console and all the cables are in here. And all the paperwork, so that's cool. But could have probably done that before. But I got an amazing price on this stuff. And I feel almost kind of bad because there was some stuff in here that I didn't realize was in here. But this box variant, the Mario All-Stars Super Mario World, it's really nice shape too. Really crisp box. I mean, there's a little bit of denting on it, but other than that, very nice. So I actually don't know all of the games that are in this. I figured I'd go through it blind. Because as soon as she brought it out, I was like, what do you want to do for everything on it? And I couldn't turn down the answer. I actually gave them more than they asked for, but I'll get to that at the end. There's also an NES with that stuff. But in here, let me get everything situated. I could have probably done this better. But there was an NES as well. That came out in a shoebox. It didn't have the original box, but I'll take it. Let me try that. There we go. So, not the most exciting bundle. There's also SNES mouse in there and stuff. The games are where it gets really exciting. Oh, anything in the NES? Yeah, there is. Nothing really very fascinating for what it looks like. But inside the NES was Wheel of Fortune Junior Edition. Alright, I'll stop stalling. Let's get to the games. First of all, there's a couple games that were in the box. NES Star Wars. So I don't know if the box is not in here. That has the box with all the manuals. I would assume the game is in there somewhere, but it might not be. But I know this one is, and this one's great. I'm really excited. I'm going to add Star Wars to the collection too, but this one I'm excited to get. Donkey Kong Country's in the box, which I have Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, but I do not in the box complete, but I do not have the first one in the box complete. Very exciting on that one, and the game was in there as well. So, cool. Other than that, let me just start going through the games in no particular order. I might save the best one for last, but Earthworm Jim 2, which I also don't have, so that's going in the collection. Metal Gear. Skater Die. It feels like everyone on the planet bought Skater Die. Mario All-Stars Mario World. That's the bundle it came with, so that would have been the game it came with. WrestleMania, but it has a Double Dribble sticker. It looks like they cut the box for Double Dribble. Oh, really? They cut the box for Double Dribble and then pasted it here. Yeah, that's weird. Don't cut your box. At least it's only Double Dribble, I guess. Sorry about the camera there. Let's see here. Tetris. Mario Duck Hunt. So they did have an NES with Tetris and Mario Duck Hunt, but so much more. And Adventures of Tom Sawyer, which I do not have this one. I think this is a bit of a more uncommon one to find, but don't have that one. This bundle actually is going to push me over 200 NES games in my collection, which is pretty cool. There was not too much Super Nintendo stuff compared to the NES stuff, and I don't know the games that are in here for the NES stuff, because I really didn't even look through them that much. I figured it's more fun to do it blind, but get these somewhere. NES, Ice Hockey, Mario 3, regular Punch Out. Not bad to get. Obviously nicer to see Mike Tyson's Punch Out that goes for a little bit more, but can't complain with how good this lot is. So here's the Star Wars, so that is complete then. That did come complete. So complete in box Star Wars NES, complete in box Donkey Kong Country. Really cool. Where did I put the rest of them? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Find that game in almost every NES bundle. Double Dribble. Golf. And then the one I was shocked to see, and I realized that this game had value. I didn't realize how valuable the game was. I know that this was kind of a later release game, and it was valuable. I thought it was maybe worth closer to like $50, but in there was Wayne's World on NES, which is a probably well over $200 game, maybe around $250. Absolutely insane, really good shape. I mean, completely crazy that was even in there. Absurd. So as for price goes, I asked how much you want for everything. The husband's like, I don't know, $25. And the wife is like, no, I think that's maybe a little too low. I was thinking more like 50. And I was like, here, I'll give you 60 for it. Because I was like, this is an amazing deal. It was more amazing when I found out what Wayne's World was worth. But I paid $60 for all that. Really awesome bundle there.
So the season as a whole was weird. So you look at these finds and you'd say, yeah, those are some. I mean, these are some of my all-time finds. Some of them are more fun than others, but I mean, like the Earthbound Super Nintendo find, that's probably one of my best finds of all time. Um, some great finds here. Some really fun finds here. I mean, my first Saturn finds of all time is also really cool. But this was a weird season because usually the garage sale season goes from it starts in April, but it really doesn't get started till May, and then May's the best month, and then June's pretty good. July takes a little bit of it kind of is a lull. Then August comes. August usually picks back up. September is usually pretty good, and then it ends probably the second week of October. This year, I had a fine enough April. It's stellar May. Almost all of these finds were from May. A great June. Almost impossibly slow July, and then it never picked up from there. August was really bad. September was really bad, and there's nothing in October. Absolutely nothing in October. So really weird. I mean, just garage sales kind of died out this year. So it was a shame, because I feel like if I would have kept this momentum up, this would have been my best year of all time for garage selling. And I can't say that. I'd have to actually put this one. It's hard to kind of rank them, but 2020 was my best year for garage selling. This could have surpassed it had I had a better July, had I had an actual August or September, but unfortunately it didn't. So it's kind of going to be right there in the middle. Although you can't complain with starting off with a May that includes getting an Earthbound and all that. But Still a great year overall, though. And I, implore you to check out the pickup video playlist, um, because there's plenty of great finds that didn't make the cut on this video. It would have been way too long. It's probably already way too long as it is. I implore you to check out I'll link the videos that these came from. So check out the full videos if you want, because especially the Earthbound video. There are some really incredible just finds in general in that video, other than the Earthbound video. It's called my best finds of any garage sale weekend, and I would stand by that. It probably is my best find of any garage sale weekend, like that just day in general, that weekend. But yeah, I can't complain too much. Obviously, any garage sale season where I'm getting cool stuff like this for great prices, you can't complain. But hope to see 2022 kind of turn up as a better year than 2021. Even if the momentum isn't quite as good, it would be nice to have just a solid overall year instead of a more front-loaded year. But let me know what you thought about this video. It's probably pretty long. I can't imagine anyone made it to the end. But let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of some of my best finds of the year, whether they made it in this video or not. And as always, like the video. It always helps out. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on Twitter at ObjoGaming. And until next time, I'd like to thank you for watching.